Hello everyone, and welcome to my young and restless official. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Who are you? Tracy asks her fiancé at the club. She's not making any sense, he declares. Then she hisses, "Stop! Are you Martin or Alan?" Ashley informs Martin that although he claims to be Alan, they are aware of what transpired and that Alan passed away in the fall. She asks him to prove her incorrect. "That's quite the accusation," he says. "That can't be true," yells Tracy. Ashley faces her bullying. Tracy turns away when Laurent doesn't answer. "How could he have done this to their sister?" Jack asks. After making sure her sister was hidden away in the facility due to what he did to her, Ashley lashes out at him for pursuing her. Ashley clearly needs further therapy, he informs her. He turns to face Tracy and tells her that he brought her joy. Then, because Tracy was attracted to him, he blames Ashley of instilling these crazy notions in her mind. He asks Tracy how she could cease loving him after all they shared. Tracy cries that she fell in love with a falsehood. Laurent argues that he wants to be with her for the rest of his life. Jack tells Chance to arrest him immediately because he has had enough. Laurent objects, asking, "For what?" Pretending to be his deceased brother sounds like a fine place to start, according to Chance. "But I'm here for more than just that crime." Laurent maintains that it is not illegal to fall in love. His life was transformed by Tracy. He is unable to comprehend the source of all this animosity. Everyone is aware that Ashley was abused by Martin. Ashley approaches him confidently and informs him that she is fully aware of who he is. God knows what may have occurred if Tucker hadn't arrived when he pulled her down that corridor. But it wasn't enough for him, he also needed to target her sister. "I hope he rots in hell," she replies, gritting her teeth. Chance would like Laurent to accompany him. Tracy hollers that he abducted Sharon and Phyllis. He asserts that he doesn't understand her. Jack informs Laurent that the truth would soon be out and that he should be ready for the fallout. Chance stops him as he rushes at him. He's done hurting her and her sister, Ashley informs him. They will ensure that he never injures anyone again. Given how much he has loved Tracy, Laurent claims he doesn't understand how they could have such a negative opinion of him. Tracy is appalled by her lack of maturity. He makes the decision to go with Detective Chancellor in order to correct the narrative. Tracy claims that this proves he is not Alan. He is more concerned with the appearance of this than with her being devastated by his deception. He insists that he loves her. Tracy queries whether she was also merely a test to see how long he could keep her on board before breaking her heart. "It's mine that's broken," he says. Chance leads Laurent out of the club while Tracy sobs in shock and laughs. Ashley and Jack console her. Phyllis sees an upcoming conflict. Phyllis is excited to hear the new information when Nick and Sharon first meet her at Crimson Lights. She also asks Nick to give Summer a call since she needs her father. Sharon shares with Phyllis the surveillance equipment that was discovered in the farmhouse and connected to the locked room. They located their cell phones as well. "We're getting closer." In order to hang him to the wall, Phyllis needs to know which of the Laurent twins abducted them. Nick reveals that although they were collecting fingerprints, they were unable to find any hard evidence of identity. According to Sharon, Chance received a text and had to leave. As they talk, she hopes he's getting answers. "How are things going for you?" Phyllis is not feeling good. She believes that everyone she looks at could be the voice in her nightmares. Sharon is the same. According to Phyllis, they must track out the person who killed them and played God with their lives. She must meet their gaze and ask, "You know what? I wasn't broken by you." Phyllis is advised by Sharon to have faith since Chance is near. Tracy's nightmare is just getting started, she notes, but if it comes out that this was Alan or Martin Laurent, theirs will be over. Phyllis is devastated and prays she is safe. The game of blame. This shouldn't take long because Laurent informs Chance at the station that he has no knowledge of kidnappings. Chance informs him that fingerprints are currently being processed. "They're not mine," he says. Although he understands Chance's confusion following that scene at the athletic club, he insists he is Alan Laurent. He brings up the mental health concerns of the Abbott family to the police officer. Chance believes he is violating confidentiality. Laurent asserts that he has nothing to conceal and states that all he wants is for them to receive the assistance they require. "We'll see about that," Chance replies. Sharon brings Phyllis a drink at Crimson Lights. "That's so sweet," she says. "It's like I read your mind," teasingly says Sharon. There is obviously a link between them, but Nick says he's still getting used to them being kind to one another. They went through hell together, according to Phyllis. She still doesn't know why he singled them out. Sharon claims that she can't help but think about him when he claimed to have seen them as an experiment. They followed his orders like mice in a maze. The wrong women were involved with him. Tracy feels involved. Tracy tells Jack and Ashley at the club that she's shocked that in all the months they've been together, she didn't notice this. Ash informs her that he has deceived her on multiple occasions. He is to blame for this. They had to cope with the anguish he caused them. He is a skilled manipulator who can put himself in Alan's position. Tracy didn't know the real Alan, so how could she possibly know the difference? Jack concurs that Laurent bears full responsibility. Tracy sobs and expresses gratitude to them for attempting to comfort her, but she took him there and put them all in grave danger. Jack urges her to quit placing the blame on herself. She is not at blame for any of this. Tracy feels so foolish. When Ashley and Jack witnessed his affection and attentiveness, they all fell for it. "Why didn't I realize it was too good to be true?" sobs Tracy. She is also accountable if he kidnapped Sharon and Phyllis. Phyllis and Sharon receive their retribution. Chance informs Laurent at the police station that two women are clamoring to talk to him. "Bring them in," he adds, assuming Tracy and Ashley are present. "I'm excited about it." However, Phyllis and Sharon show up. Sharon asks Laurent, who says he has no idea who Phyllis is. "Why did you kidnap us?" Phyllis demands, calling him a piece of shit. Laurent claims that all of this is an enragement. Phyllis desires to strike him. According to Sharon, they come for the truth and it's not an error. Laurent attributes all of this to Ashley's did. She lied to Tracy about him. It is evident to Sharon that he suffers from delusional narcissism. He is aware that she is seeking someone to chastise, but he is not that person. She trusted him, therefore she turned to him for assistance in establishing her innocence. She is unable to comprehend this absurdity. "Why would you kidnap us, torture us, what was the point?" Phyllis and Sharon begin to recite their captor's riddles aloud. He says he doesn't know what they're talking about. Phyllis offers, "Want a drink?" and takes out a bottle of water. "Unless you're afraid," she thinks. "Do you think it might be tampered with?" He declares his departure. Chance claims that he isn't. Phyllis and Sharon are persistent in their criticism of his experiment. They are aware that he is Martin the psychopath and that he abducted them. "Martin is dead," he says. Phyllis is curious as to why he chose them. "Did you wish for us to fall apart? Did you intend for us to disintegrate?" They didn't. He lost and they won. Tracy solved the problem. "We defeated you! We defeated you!" Laurent yells, "Enough," and jumps up, pounding the table. Braces for Chance. "Looks like we've hit a nerve," thinks Sharon. Laurent says that his life has completely changed. He returned from Paris with the intention of marrying Tracy. They all had no idea what took place here. What are they missing, wonders Sharon. According to Laurent, Martin is labeled a psychopath, yet even he was unaware of his genius until it was too late. He absorbed the therapeutic process by pure osmosis from his own therapeutic process and by observing him in action. He desired to establish his superiority. It caused them to argue with one another. He dismissed him, but then he noticed it. The night Martin helped Ashley make her breakthrough in Paris, he demonstrated his genius. "That's what he did. Where I failed, he succeeded." Sharon inquires as to if he was attempting to demonstrate his brilliance by helping her and Phyllis make a breakthrough. He inquires as to whether they were able to resolve their disagreements and come to a new understanding. No, replies Phyllis. No. Your experiment didn't work out. You didn't succeed. Sharon and I now despise each other much more because of your experiment. Laurent contends that if it hadn't succeeded, they wouldn't be here as a unified front. Are you kidding me? Asks Sharon. After everything this bitch has done to her over the years? Sharon is much more despised by Phyllis. This is reverse psychology, according to Laurent. Phyllis and Sharon continue their antics, arguing loudly and criticizing one another. If they're trying to get a confession, Laurent informs them this is being overbearing. Chance claims he has a ton of proof, so they don't need it. He shouts, they're bluffing. No one is bluffing, Phyllis taunts. His experiment didn't work out. Your experiment didn't work. You failed. A loser. Sharon informs him that he would shame Alan. Laurent erupts, Alan? Alan? Alan wasn't worth the ink on his therapy degree. The weak one was him. He was blind. He yells that he is the one who transformed Ashley and the two of them, turning into Martin. He made them more human even if they may deny it all they want. How is that a criminal offense? I helped them, he adds, turning to Chance. Phyllis informs him that he is the lab rat in a new experiment she has planned for him. He is allowed to remain in a cell. The person who is trapped is you. You no longer own your life. Martin claims that they are unaware of what he has done for them. Sharon jokes that perhaps they will pay him a visit and check on him. Yes, says Phyllis. I might come over and play a game with you. They leave.